everybody, and welcome. My name is Heather from the Hood, and today is July 5th, 2026. I hope you guys all had an amazing 4th of July if you celebrate, if you are a United States citizen, or you just want to celebrate the 4th of July, what do I know? But how is everyone's day? I can see in the chat here. Hey, Lizzie B. Hey, Trish. Hey, Carol. Thanks all for being here. And of course, we have Commander Sandy Pants back again. Hey, Stephanie. I can't thank you guys enough for wanting to spend your Sunday with us. And we've got an agenda, people. So we're gonna start with the back. Yes, here, I'll move it out of the way. This is the picture that Sandy made for me. And it's a picture of me and Queen Elizabeth, but if I had me on here too, I'd look really freaking conceited. So we just want the Queen, and it's going to stay today, and then I'm going back to the tower because my husband had this. Oh, Timu! Shout out to Timu! He made it. He got him made at Timu, so yay! So it's amazing, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's still raw. The Queen. I picked up the Queen. The Queen is home. So I want to thank Mainland Emergency Vet Hospital here in Surrey, British Columbia. They were amazing. They were lovely. There was nothing they could do. I'm going to not tell the story because it's horrific and I will cry. Sandy knows the story. But it's just god awful. But Mainland Animal Clinic were just so kind and loving and understanding, and I cannot thank them enough. I still have to do that Google review. I'm going to do it. But the Queen is home, and this other place, which is, I have it on the screen. Here, we're going to share it. I'm not trying to depress people, but this is important to thank people. The Queen was sent to Gateway Pet Memorial in Surrey, British Columbia. And she is in, well, we're going to do some stuff, but it was so, what's the word? Delicately done. Lovely. There's a blue velvet bag involved. And I exceeded my expectations. I didn't know what to expect. Granted, when all the arrangements were going on, I was in the parking lot not doing well. We'll put it that way. So the husband handled everything. And I even got you can't see, it's really blown out, but it's a certificate of cremation and it says her name on it. And man, I just want to shout these people out. Gateway, if you live in the Lower Mainland, like, I'm going to write them a Google review too. I can't believe how, what's the word I'm looking for? Honored? Like, people are just so lovely. Like, I'm trust me, I've been crying a lot again. So it's a lot. They even, I'm not trying to depress people. I'm just kind of blown away by this. There's even an understanding loss and what happens next, like pamphlet inside. And there's like a phone number to call for like counselors. I can't believe it. I honestly can't. And shout out to them, man. So in a horrible situation, there were a bunch of people, lovely people who came together and really, really tried to make this process better for me. Not that I don't think you can make it better, but a little bit more loving, soft. So there's that. And a big shout out to Lady Amber on the Tiki Talkie. Hopefully you guys all follow her. She sent me this and it goes in your window. I'm like, where did that come from? It's so lovely. I don't know where she got it from. I'm going to have to ask. So, but yeah, right? Like, I'm just very honored. And Lizzie B made a beautiful thumbnail. And I'm not going to lie, I cried. But it's all like all dogs go to heaven. I'll try to figure out how to put it on here because I don't want to dox anybody either. Because Heather can't work the computer. So I just want to thank everybody involved in this horrible situation and for all your loving words and all your emails still. And thank you. This too shall pass. It's never going to hurt forever, but it's hard. It is very hard. So with that, we're going to move on to fun stuff. Take it away, Sandy Pants.
What? We're just.
Oh, it's Tiara Sunday.
Oh, it is Tiara Sunday. So this was a lovely gift from Queen Bee. She asked me what my favorite color was. I told her it was green. And she gifted me this freaking gem of a tiara. Literally. I mean,
it is something.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great. I couldn't love more.
Queen Bee, man.
Yeah.
Well, she has an Instagram.
She does.
She does. She's on the YouTube.
She's on TikTok.
Here's all the pretty sparkly stuff. If you're interested, go.
Yeah. I think she mostly, because it's easier for her, she does go follow her on TikTok because her videos are adorable. They're hilarious, but they're all about tiaras.
Please go check her out. Like Queen Bee Company.
Yeah.
Go check her out.
Now, first of all, she's a spectacular human being. We love that. You know, she's a female business owner. We love that. But also sparkles.
Right?
We love sparkles. Everybody needs a tiara.
Michelle says, I think you look like Anastasia.
I have an Anastasia one.
It really reminds me, Sandy, this is one of my now, might be my favorite. Definitely goes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, check her out. Check out Queen Bee.
Green's just my favorite color, and I love an emerald. It's not my birthstone. So like I said, I'm waiting for to see what happens because she has a whole Taylor Swift collection. And so my birthstone is an opal. And because Taylor Swift has a song called Opalite, I was like, ooh, I hope she gets some really pretty opal tiaras. And because I'm going to be buying an opal tiara for my birthday. That's
darn right.
Darn right. I love it.
Darn right. Yes. Like, so, and Sandy, remember, I think we have to remind you about this. Sandy has now been commenting to everybody on the YouTube.
I apologize for anybody who has been commenting on the YouTube videos to me, which, you know, I did not know about this and that I could actually respond. So if you're getting a response from me from yesterday and you're like, took her long enough? Yeah, it took me that long to figure it out. It took me that long to learn about this. But now that I know,
keyboard warrior,
be prepared.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And then we're going to shout out who we always shout out because we don't ask for anything from both of us don't ask for anything from anybody. What we do want to do is highlight people and lift people up around here in Hoodville. So if you feel it in your heart that you're like, "Oh, Heather, I want to send you something," please, like, I appreciate it. But there is Camp Good Times, where it is a camp for children with cancer. And my bonus daughter had leukemia at the age of 3. Happy story, she's 27, but she went to this camp, and they're amazing, amazing people. And you can volunteer, you can donate, you can do all the things. So there's a big yellow donate button there. Hit it, and if you feel it, it's in you to give. So shout out to you, Camp Good Times. All
Yep.
right. And I do know the color's off with me right now. I fully understand this, but it's because this color is bouncing off the lighting. So I can deal with this for one day, and then we're going back to the tower. But I wanted this for today. And then I'm going to cry. So there's that. So where do we start with all
Well,
this stuff?
I
We
do
did
want to
our
just reply to
opening.
one person, and I don't even know if they're in this chat right now. They just asked me about my 3D printer.
Oh,
Like,
yes. Go ahead.
you know. So anyway, I just gathered up a few of the things that I 3D print. I mostly 3D
I'm
print.
surprised you didn't 3D. You should 3D print your window.
That would have been a dream. But no, alas, we will wait 4 to 6 weeks to fix said window. Thank you, Window World.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
6 to 8 weeks.
This one is one of my favorite things that I have printed. You can't even see this guy. It's Archie. I printed all 4 dogs, right? It's a can koozie. Looks like a little like sports cooler. No reason for that. I myself do not frequent the pool, but I have friends who do. So I printed them floating can holders so you can have a beverage at the pool. Why wouldn't you?
That's crazy.
And aren't they cute?
So if you need some 3D printing, phone up Sandy here.
I have no problem. None. The amount of weird headbands, and I've printed my own crowns, y'all. Printed my own crowns. I know the measurement of my head in millimeters. Everything's in millimeters for some reason on this, so it is what it is. But like, you got to print your own crowns. Look at this guy.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm like 90% Norwegian, so I printed like a Norwegian style like crown.
That's
Isn't that
awesome.
pretty?
That's awesome.
But I also, I printed this guy holding my can.
There you go.
I printed this guy that also holds my can.
Very talented.
And
then you did 4th of July stir sticks.
I did those. Yeah, those are gone though now because that was, again, for somebody else. Right. I just like to print things for other people. I've printed all the things I need for my house. You guys should see my junk drawer. It is now the most organized thing on earth. I printed out this whole grid system and all these bins. Everything has a place now.
It's crazy. Hey, man, you're more successful than Meghan Markle in her jam.
I mean,
how did you guys like the thumbnail though too? So Sandy and I were talking, and
you put a credit card in this. Tap to pay, like a magic wand. I just made one that's like super bougie. Anyway.
No, it's okay. No, I was just saying.
Thumbnail.
Oh, Sandy, this love the emeralds as well. And yes, it is amazing. Oh, thank you, Maureen. A lovely tribute to Queen Elizabeth. Thank you. I'm going to send you some pictures of the tribute I've made to my. Oh, and you're going to your sister. Oh, I'd love to see that. Yes, my email. What is my email? Heather from the Hood at gmail.com. Yes, please. I'd love to see that. I love emails. It's great. So the DR.EVIL of it all, because we were making fun. I'm like, who is after Harry? Like, who does he think he is? James Bond, right? So this is what happens when we talk on the phone, and then Sandy comes up with ideas. Oh, fantastic! Esther's here. Hello, honey. Hi, 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 hi. I'm so glad you get to be here. Aw, thank you, thank you. Oh, and my shirt check. I always forget now.
Mhm.
Gem in the holograms. Again, Timu. Shout out to Timu.
Ooh, and I made you the gem one with you and Elizabeth.
Oh, you did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta put
That
that
gem
up.
one is dope.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just, this is really like, you gotta
It's
understand.
new. You gotta break it in.
I gotta break it in, y'all. Maybe I'll vacuum my house wearing this later just to. She
Why
big
not?
girl. Too big girl though.
Why not? So where do we start with all this? So now we're back to, what are we back to? Back to life, back to reality. No, we're not in reality because we're talking about Megs and Harry and the imaginary people after them.
Yeah.
So that's not really reality, but
Yeah.
I don't know. So now I want to read this article because we're going to discuss this, but this just came out, probably like early this morning from Hello Magazine. Now, Chloe snoring. Sorry. I talk about Meghan Markle and it puts her into a coma. So we all know Megsy's mouthpiece is Hello Magazine. She sent reporters gift stuff before when all of her crap came out, and they wrote an article about it and how excited how great the product was, yada yada yada, and how Meghan Markle is such a freaking saint. All right. So it says here Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet are very excited to potentially meet their grandfather, but don't have any concept of who their royal relatives really are. Hello can reveal. Now, I'm telling you this right now. This is coming out of Meghan's mouth. Just what I'm saying. In my opinion, but I'm not that dumb, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are raising their two children as normal little kids in Montecito, California. Well, isn't that something? Normal kids in The Shining. The kids, but that just contradicts what is written right here. Normal kids, but they don't have any concept of who their real relatives are. So, how is that normal if you don't know your relatives? How is that normal if you don't know your family?
Yeah.
So then the article goes on to say, but they're seemingly unaware that Charles is actually the king. So there it is. That's normal. You don't know your grandparents, right? For unknown reasons, right? Well, no good reason anyway. Archie 7 and Lilibet 5 thought to be excited about being on a holiday and the prospect of meeting King Charles if they come back to the UK next week. For them, any meeting would be just that, with their grandfather, rather than meeting with the king. So basically, what I'm getting out of this is, in my opinion, Megsy's like, well, we don't want nothing from you. We don't want royal status. We just want our kids to know their grandfather. They don't even know they're royal, which, in my opinion, is a form of child use. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on here. You are keeping your children from family just because you guys are a bunch of doughheads and spoiled brats. A friend of Harry and Meghan's tells Hello, the truth is, they don't really have any concept about who they, the royal family, are. Their parents are very good at keeping them away from all of it. Away from it all, sorry. So they can live a normal little life as kids. Prince Harry is also said to be in frequent contact with his father at Hello Understands. King Charles has long awaited the reunion with his grandchildren. On the Suckets side, Archie and Lilibet were last in the UK in 2022 for the late Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Prince Archie was born in the UK in 2019, where Lily was born in California in 2021. Her visit to the UK in 2022 was the only known time she met her grandfather in person. It is unclear whether she has ever met the royal cousins. Prince William and, I hate when they call her Kate, Princess Catherine's children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Louis, say we gotta go. Harry last met his father in September for a brief reunion at Clarence House during one of his visits to the UK for charity events. It comes as it was revealed that Prince Harry will visit the UK next week, but his wife and children will not join him in London. In London, I can't help but say it like Joey from Friends. In London! This cracks me up. All right. I find myself funny. The Duke of Sucket will carry out a 5-day visit from July 7th, so Tuesday, to July 11th. But the rest of his family will not travel to the capital. However, Hello understands that there's no decision that has formally been made for the rest of the week yet. This means it hasn't been confirmed whether Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet will join Harry outside of London. On Friday, it was revealed that his security detail was still looking at options to help the visit go ahead. Harry will also be visiting Birmingham for the 1-year countdown to Invictus. All right, chat's going wild. Sorry, can't see it while I'm reading. So I get the sense that this is all Megsy. My opinion. So, and this is what we'd like to call guilt, blackmail, emotional blackmail. What would you like to call it?
I think I'm going to go with torment. I think he's tormenting his father.
Yeah. I think Megsy, like, you can't convince me otherwise that this wasn't Meghan talking to a reporter, right?
I mean, probably.
Kids don't know who you are. We don't want nothing from you, Papa. We don't want nothing. We don't want your money. We just want to be normal civilians in Montecito, but the kids want to know you. They're like, bite me. That's not true. If you wanted your kids to know him, they would have met him by now.
Yeah. They're not going to remember him. Like, from 2022, they're only 5 and 7 now. Like, those 4 years ago. They don't know this man. And I don't even know how much we can confidently say, like, oh, they're just having all these, like, FaceTime calls with the King of England. Like, I don't know. But I do know that these kids, if this story is to be believed, that they're just raising them to be normal children in America, right? Well, then why the hell did you throw such a temper tantrum about them having titles, insisting that they needed to be a prince and a princess?
That's a very good point. And Michelle says,
we live in America where we don't even recognize those titles. Their daughter is an American citizen.
Yeah.
By birthright, she is born in America. She's an American citizen. We don't recognize royal titles. You could throw them around all day long. we're still going to be like, okay. But I don't know. I just know that in 10 years, those kids are going to just like look back at all of this and they're going to be like, let me get this straight. We're royalty. Like, we could have grown up with all of that. Could have had it. Could have had family. We could have had all of the pomp and circumstance, all of the privilege and the protection and all of that. We could have had all that. And we're just like, hold up behind a gate in Montecito? What?
Yep. And then Michelle says, do you get the sense of the fact that Meghan and Harry have not spoken kindly about the royal family? Yeah. So that is a very good point. So when you're talking crap in your house about your brother and your dad and everyone else is against you and little kids hear things, man, like there's no way on God's green earth that she's not ragging on her family or his.
Yeah.
So that's a very good point, right? Because it's always out of the mouth of babes, right? Like it's always going to be, my mom says you're a bitch, right? Like that's happened more than once around here. My mom says this, and I'm like, shut up. That's when I wish I knew a different language, because then I could talk to my kid in like fully a different language and be like, shut your pie hole. Yeah. So I don't know, man.
By the way, sorry guys, I'm just saying FaceTime because I have an iPhone, and when I video chat with somebody, I mean FaceTime. Like it could be a Zoom call. I'm just saying a video call.
Right.
I know the king does not have a cell phone. I know. I'm just saying a video call.
Well, and this is a great comment here too. Yeah, Meghan loves her Nigerian roots. The kids have no identity. They don't. They what do they have? They have no village. They have no people.
I mean,
well, hey, demon dictator, right? And back to the imaginary people after Harry. On Ellis. Oh yeah, I love Ellis. Are saying that for Harry to raise potential terrorist attack on the UK, the country would have to be under attack for many years. It is traumatizing for many people. Yeah, so this is where I'm saying DR.EVIL's after you. Who are all the guys out of Austin Powers? I want to see Austin Powers start hanging out with Harry. Dear God, like this is what it feels like to me. Where are these people coming for you, pal?
I mean, we have a published report. It is something you can just Google. Go look up sleeper cells in the United States. State by state, it will the FBI literally tells you state by state the sleeper cells, right? And where they're located. I would be terrified then to live in the United States if you've got the Taliban after you, you know? Like, yeah. I would be terrified to live in the United States. I'm just saying.
Right? Miami asked, do you remember in their special when she was holding one of the babies and telling her that was Grandma Diana? Oh, yes. I remember that big picture. You know what that reminded me of? The movie Clueless. When Cher would walk out the door and be like, hey, Mom, she's such
that big painting of her mom?
Yeah, right? That's what it reminded me of.
Kind of. I mean,
come on.
Probably. No, but those kinds of paintings are reserved for Meghan. She probably has these like giant 3-foot paintings of herself in her house. Every time the kids walk past it, they're like.
Maureen says these kids are 43% invisible. So what? Oh. So we got Lily. What is she going to do? Wear her breast nightgown to go see King Chuck? Right? Unbrushed hair. Can you imagine? Here's Grandpa. I don't know when the last time the kid had a bath, but look what I got. Here's her hair is better, but she's in pajamas and it's a redhead kid.
The king can give her a hairbrush.
Right? Do you spend money? Oh, look, this really helps with my lighting now. Maybe I just have to hold my Cabbage Patch Kid. Are there rules for these kids to come meet grandpa? Right? Because
Hold on.
you got to bathe your children.
What picture is from the Vanity Fair photo shoot? What picture, Carol? That's not a candid photo. I'm confused. I missed. I think I missed the comment you were replying to. Where am I at?
So, and we're going to shout out everyone watching in the bushes. Hey, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, tell a friend button, all the buttons. We have buttons. This is Heather from Da Hood and Commander Sandy Pants. We are a good time around here. We are fun. We try to make it light and fun.
My Archie is here. See how visible my Archie is? Oh my God, look, we have Archie and Lilibet
together.
We have Archie and Lilibet. Look, they do exist.
That is freaking funny.
I'm not trying to exploit you or make money off you. I love you.
You know, so I find this Hello Magazine article very like I know I'm.
Oh, babe.
They don't have any concept of who their royal relatives are. That is sticking out in my head. We don't know you. We're very excited to see you. Will you take us in? Because we're just normal kids. To me, the spin here is their kids are not good enough for the royal family because they just hang out in The Shining and in Montecito. And the royals are looking down on them because they're just normal.
Right. And
this is how I'm taking it.
The matter is that none of it had to be that way. None of it had to be that way. Do you see, like, get this. Get how visible Zara's children are. I mean, kind of, like, you know what I mean? Like, Zara's children, everybody knows. Everybody knows what their names are. They know what they look like. And yet they still lead completely normal lives. And yet one of the greatest gifts that we get is every year on Christmas, those absolutely precious, adorable pictures of Charlotte and her cousin just looking like two perfect little like ladies, right? And they're in their cute little coats and you can tell they're like sharing some cute little inside joke. They know each other. And they're having fun. It didn't have to be this way.
No, it didn't. But then
this is really killing
me. This is all how I'm interpreting it, right? We just want to meet our grandpa.
Right.
We're just normal, average people. And we're not going to be good enough for the royal family because we're just royal and we're just average.
Yeah.
Right? So now Megs is not coming. Again, we're going back and forth. I'm not backing down, people. I'm not backing down. I will die on this hill.
Girl, that Radar Online.
Sorry?
That Radar Online article that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The one from a couple days ago. Okay, so we have now, on your channel, we have now discussed how Meghan, she's been forced, right? She's got this thick skin. She's had to develop this thick skin because she's so tough now because she's been so criticized. And then we had another one, right, where she was terrified to go back and whatever. Now all of a sudden, she actually just couldn't care less. She could not care less about going back there. She'd rather focus on her lifestyle brand, which she's been just knocking out of the park. It looks amazing.
Doesn't it ever? All right, let's read the article then, my friend. Meghan Markle is expected to pull out of joining from Prince Harry. So that is dirty. So June 29th. Welcome to the dumpster fire, people around here. Also, for all the new people that are here, leave your expectations at the door. If you want someone who is professional, you are in the wrong spot.
I mean, I don't think we're unprofessional. We're
No, but
just
if you like a good
casual.
dumpster fire, we're fun.
We're casual
We're casual.
with a tiara.
Right, with a tiara. Yes.
We can do.
All right.
We can
Meghan
do.
Markle is expected to pull out of joining Prince Harry on his planned UK visits, with a source telling Radar Online that the Duchess of Sussex would rather focus on expanding her her lifestyle brand than face renewed hostility from the British critics. Let's focus on that, shall we?
Oh no, I
Focus
want you to move on to the part where they used two very specific words about going back to the royal family.
Well, I just want to show you this, just so everyone knows what she is focusing on.
Oh yeah, that crap.
This is what she's focusing on.
That crap. Got it.
Okay, just so everyone has it in their brain, right? Because we need. If I knew how to work the computer better, I could do a better slideshow here.
No,
but
you're doing great. I couldn't. I don't even know what you're doing. I can't do that.
Neither. Join the club. All right. So then we're back to Radar Online. The couple have been preparing for a 5-day trip to the UK tied to the Invictus Games, including visits Royal Hospital, Chelsea, and an event in Birmingham, with early plans suggesting their children, Archie and Lilibet, could travel to Britain for the first time in years. Keep in mind, we're going back in time here, people.
I'm sorry. Yeah, this was what, 2 days ago?
No, 6. So this is from June 29th.
The article.
However, uncertainty has now grown over the trip as Harry's security arrangements were left unresolved, while Markle is continuing to promoting her California-based brand as ever from Montecito, most recently teasing a lavender honey. Oh, this was the honey day. Honey day. This was the hint of lavender coming soon. She has no appetite to walk back into the environment where she feels heavily criticized, a source close to the couple told us. Meghan would rather bury herself building her brand than face what she sees as a wave of hostility in the UK. Another insider added, for her, the choice is simple. Focus on business she can control or step into a situation that she has historically been difficult and unpredictable.
Let's stop there. Just stop there.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm coming back.
Okay.
I'm just going to take this down off the.
In a million years, would you ever call a 1,200-year-old institution unpredictable? The royal family is as predictable as humanly. It's just, that's as predictable as you get. They're doing the same shit.
I'm pretty sure. What? What'd you say? Did you swear? Is that why you covered your mouth?
I
talked over you. I didn't hear it.
I gotta go get that tabby buzzer from the basement.
I talked over you. I didn't hear it.
Okay, good.
So you ratted yourself out for no reason.
It's fine. Listen, we're gonna turn a page, skip a chapter, and it'll be fine. Just like Meghan, I'm gonna pretend like it didn't even happen. I'm gonna change the mood. But she's calling walking back into this, right? Which I think it's implying it would be walking back into like the royal environment, right? And she's calling that difficult and unpredictable. Ma'am, you are difficult. The institution is predictable.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's like anytime, like, if you grew up, my house, dinner was at 5:00, man, not 5:05, not 5:01, not 5:00. And if my dad didn't have his dinner at 5:00, heads were rolling. Dear God, absolutely not. But there are certain things you can set your watch to, right? I'm pretty sure the royal family has a schedule. So I'm with you. How do they not?
More importantly, like the royal family, like when you say something like unpredictable, it means that they can just like on a dime, like turn all of a sudden and like make a decision, make an announcement, make something that like, ooh, my God, what? Like nobody ever does that with the royal family because that's not what they do. it is it is very measured. It's very controlled. Like there is no like surprise, bitch. Like here's an announcement. Like they don't do that.
Yeah, we're just going to change. We're just going to throw caution to the wind. We don't know what's going on. Nothing's
Right.
timed.
Like,
There's we're just going to fly by the seat of our pants.
yeah,
right?
Meghan, she's not unpredictable. Like she's unpredictable, I guess, in like certain things, but not in a good way. She's difficult, obviously. That's how she got that nickname. You don't get the nickname Duchess Difficult by being like easy breezy.
Like, and then
unpredictable.
Meghan would rather bury herself in building her brand than face what she sees as a wave of hostility in the UK. Building her brand. Now, again, we're going to do a slideshow here, people. We're going to do show and tell, just so everyone knows what this brand is. Because if you know, let me know, because I have no flipping idea what the hell this is. Let's just look. Let's just look through the photos. What do we got here? We got toast, sloppy toast, that came out a day before 4th of July, only because Prince William did that amazing interview with the Kelsey brothers, right? We got honey, where the label is cut off because you don't need to know what this is. Heaven forbid. Here, marketing 101, branding 101 for Duchess Delulu. If you are covering up what you're selling, here's my cup. You too can have a cup of ambition from Temu. This is Temu too. I'm just a Temu representative around here. If I go like this, how are you going to know what to buy? Just ask.
Yeah.
And then we got awful pictures. We have that green slop drink that I think was a fever dream because we can't even see it anymore. She took it off the website, right? Yeah. Like that's gone. We got, what do we got here? We got more burnt toast on a bed. We got some candles without wicks, matches. We got like this. What is this? What is this?
Her audition for OnlyFans. That's her audition for OnlyFans.
Look, see, and she covered the freaking label again. Oh my God, my brain. I can't. I smell burnt toast.
Yeah.
What is this? Right? Like, this is what you're building. You're building yourself into debt. You're building yourself into bankruptcy. This is what I'm thinking. You're building yourself. What is she building hers? I don't even know what she's building, man.
No, she doesn't know what she's building. I think she's trying, honest to God, I think her whole like goal is with this company. I think she saw things like Hailey Bieber like created like that, like her cosmetics brand or like whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And she sold it for like $1 billion. And I think that's kind of like what she thought she was going to be doing, was like she was going to build this brand. And this is why I said the other day, I was like, I don't think she thought about doing this for longer than a year. Because I think she thought she was going to be able to slap her name on this, right? And then be able to sell it to somebody else. And like, then it's their freaking problem, right? But she's got the check.
Here's the problem. Meghan believes all the voices in her head. Hailey Bieber is, how old is Hailey Bieber? Like 30, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe pushing 30, late 20s, 30,
yeah,
maybe. I don't even freaking know. Here's the deal. Megsy thinks she's 30. Meghan thinks she's 44. No, dude. That's a hard no. She's trying to get in with all these younger influencers, right? How do you do that when you're an old lady? And I'm saying it because I'm 48 years old. They don't want to hang out with me. And no young person without children or anything wants to hang out with you. You're not fun. That's the truth of it. And you can't relate with these, I don't even know what they're called anymore. The kids. I sound like my dad.
Gen Z.
They're Gen Z?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't get on their level because you're not like, look at my English here. Dear God. Because you're not on their level. No
Right.
one cares who you are.
You gave birth to their level.
Yes, that's true.
You're their mom now.
That is true. I think she'd be like Hailey Bieber would be the age of the kids that I used to babysit when I was a teenager. Right? So all the youngins, and let's face it, all the young kids have money because they get to live at home and not pay bills. So they can go to, where is that, Erewhon or whatever, and pay $20,000 for a freaking smoothie. Great. But they relate with her, or whatever the demographic is, right? Meghan's demographic would be, or should be, let's be honest, our age, right?
Well, it kind of is, though. She literally is just doing rich old lady crafts in her home and then trying to sell it to people.
But that's it, though, right? Like, my kids are older. I don't have younger kids.
Yeah.
But again, priorities. I don't have, and I'm very open and honest about it, I'm not paying $62 for two things, honey. My husband would put me in the asylum so fast, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Could you imagine going out and being like, hey, we needed honey. Okay, got 2 jars for $62. I got a jar jam for $10. Now, grocery prices are horrible enough right now, right? There's a lot of things going on in this world. Everyone's one paycheck from living in a ditch. She thinks that, like, these people are her people. Because if you're, like, if the people on the Hailey Bieber level kind of deal of it, and that other influencer, they're not at home cooking, man. They're going out. They don't want your freaking honey. They want to Uber Eats. Let's be honest. They want to take their money and get some
something
white
that
water.
people like, but she's also selling something that, like, she knew what her audience was, right? She knew what her audience was, and she knew who she was in that space. And she was like, if I'm going to put my name on something, it's probably going to have to be makeup, because, like, that's who she is, right? I mean, is she a model? I don't know. But
No, the answer is
but
no.
she knew that, like, she was online, like, kind of more influencer or whatever. So she chose the right kind of, like, chose the right industry to get into. And then it worked out great. And Meghan, like, a lip gloss is something that people will actually buy. Jam is not really something that, like, in Hailey Bieber's atmosphere, or like somebody like following a Hailey Bieber, they're not like, dude, you guys, have you seen this jam? It is amazing. It's just not something that's, like, conversational with them. It's not
Right.
something that's, like, they're even thinking about. They don't care.
No, and when you said, so I did this yesterday for fun, right? When you're saying, is she a model? And we're going to play Who Did It Better?
Yeah.
There's your friend Heather from Da Hood, because it was 4th of July. That's the only thing American I have. I'm Canadian. So there you go. That's the closest pose I could get. There you go. Working on a brand. I
Yeah.
love that picture, actually. Enough about me. Sorry. But there you go. The answer is no. Not a model. No. Hard no.
I also don't really get this whole, like, and I feel like the press kind of did this when Meghan first, like, showed up, dating Harry or whatever. They kind of made this bold statement, right? That Harry and Meghan, and again, this is like infantilizing Harry in some way, because let's all keep in mind, it hasn't even been 10 years.
Yeah.
Right? So, but they somehow infantilized him, and then they started saying, well, because he's dating her, that, like, oh, they just speak to this younger generation. And it was all based off of optics, right? It was all based off of optics. Harry was the younger brother. He's dating a mixed race girl from America.
Right.
It was all based off of optics. So like now that they would just automatically speak to a younger generation just on the surface, right? I don't think they actually speak to a younger generation.
No, because they're old. Right? Like,
Well, and they also don't say anything. They talk a lot, but it's mostly grievances, right? It's mostly complaining, but they don't say anything.
But they don't go out, they're not seen. So here's the deal though, too, right? If you want to be in with the youngins, right? Let's just call them that. Then you got to be on their level. Right? You got to be out partying, you got to be out doing the things. You got to be an influencer. Megsy does not know how to work the camera. We all know. We look at her crap all day long and be like, "What the hell does this mean?" Right? Like, the 17-year-old influencers know what's going on here, right? And they're out and they're vlogging and they're doing the things and showing out. And Meghan just thinks that she invented being in social media sensation. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she doesn't put in the work for it either.
Well,
Right?
Michelle said it best. Did you see Michelle's comment?
I'm getting there.
Meghan's biggest issue or mindset is stuck in 2014-ish era. No, that's exactly, yeah, exactly. We've been saying this. Like she, like yesterday, or not yesterday, day before or something, I said, if you just go look at the thumbnails on As Ever, on her Instagram for As Ever. The thumbnails, you have no idea what's happening here. It literally just looks like a fever dream Pinterest board, just crap that Meghan thought was like, oh, that's pretty, and like pinned it. Like that's what it looks like. It doesn't look like a business highlighting what you sell. Because if you
I am telling you right now, like, well, and Mighty Mouse here, who is hilarious in the chats after. Thank you very much, because I saw your comment when I said I smelt burnt toast, I'm having a stroke, and she wrote, "You'd get great views for that."
Who said this?
Mighty Mouse. It was freaking hilarious. Thank you very much. I love your comment.
She also thinks I have the longest index finger ever. She made sure to point that out. Yeah. I'll be right here.
We love you, man. We like we love the dumpster fireness of everything, right? You too have long fingers, so that's not untrue.
I can palm a basketball.
Yeah. Meghan's only success is being a failure. Yeah, no kidding there, man. Right? We love the Hoodville. We love the Hoodwings.
Right? That's her consistency.
I like to think we all like to razz each other, but we do it all out of love. Like, there's no mean comments here, right? Like, we know it.
I'm gonna just do the finger guns.
Like on Grease. Right? So, oh God, what?
I'm sorry.
See, I told you, not professional at all. Not at all, but we're fun.
Ooh, Michelle. Yes. Michelle, 1000% correct. Meghan's trying desperately to get the Tig energy she once had 14 years ago. Think about how sad that is. 14 years ago? Okay. Get it, girl.
No, but here's the thing though, too, right? If she wanted to be in with the in crowd, I think Meghan Markle was very unpopular as a child. I don't think she had a lot of friends.
Well, I don't think she was likable.
No, I don't think she even was a mean girl. Actually, I'm going to say this. This is my Dr. Phil kind of moment. I feel she was a loner and she had nobody. I think maybe she had a friend. I don't think she was even in like a clique. I don't think I think she has anger issues against, I think she was teased. I don't think that she was liked as a child.
Yeah.
I have this weird thing. Like she didn't have friends. And this
I mean, I don't want to speculate about that, and I
I'll
certainly don't
speculate
like,
about.
and if that's the case, it's sad, you know, but it's kind of like this whole like, how do you, I mean, like, I was teased a lot as a child,
Oh, sure.
right? I was picked on a lot, and I've always said this because I was always the tiniest, right? And I was kind of like, I always liked to do well in school, and I was like kind of a teacher's pet a lot of the times and all the things. I got picked on a lot. And I always used to say, if it hadn't been for like my friend Kim, because she had two older sisters and they were wildly popular, right? So she was automatically popular, but she was my friend. And I always said, had she not been my friend, that like it would have been 1,000 times worse. So I was spared a lot just by association with her. But it was not fun to be picked on.
No, and I'm with you. I stuttered. I was heavy. I have a speech impediment,
Yeah.
right? It was awful. Like I know what it's like to be picked
Yeah.
on. What I'm saying is, and maybe she was just a bag back then too, and just couldn't get along with people
Well,
and
have
was
you seen the
bossy pants.
home video of her as a child? And it was like her birthday party or something, and she was the queen at her birthday party. Like she was like 8 or 9 or something like that, and
Yeah.
she's running around like, and she's yelling at people and bossing them around.
Well, no one
And
wants to play with people who are
yeah, yeah,
bossy,
yeah,
right? So I don't know. I just have this feeling. Also, why I say that is because you never see someone that you grew up with ever. Now, I've met me.
right.
I know I am not the most likable person on earth. I fully understand. But I have my best friend who I've known since I was, as she calls me, an egg. My best friend who I've known since I was 8, and she's married to my cousin. Yeah, that's about it. And then I have family and I have you guys, right? But I do have, and I talk to people that I went to high school with, but those are the two people that I'm close with. Everyone else is either family,
Right.
right? And they can't get rid of me because I'm related to them. So that's a thing.
By the way, though, shout out to Kim, my friend when I was a kid, because
Sure,
not
Kim.
to like make us both feel terrible. Uh, I've known Kim, and we're still friends. We're still friends. We live near each other and all the things. I've known Kim now 41 years.
Yeah. But that's a
41
good thing.
years.
That's a good thing, right? Like
That's
I
so
say, I've known
that's
my
crazy.
best friend since, and she lives down the street from me,
Yeah.
since I was 8, and we met in elementary
Mhm.
school, right?
Yeah.
My other friend that's known me since I was an egg, as she puts it, lives far away. She lives in the Kootenays, right? Like she lives 8 hours away, but we still
Right.
talk, right? And but I'm 48 years old. I've known my best friend for 40 freaking years,
Yeah.
right? So I just find it funny that Meghan can never do that.
Well, and I mean, like, that's a lot, though. 4 decades of knowing somebody, that's not a common thing. I don't think like
You
a
don't
lot
think
of
so?
people.
I do. My
I
mom's
don't
best
know.
friend.
I don't know that like a lot of people can say I'm still friends with, like after 40 years. That's a long time. But I'm just saying,
My mom's best friend, my aunt, who I call my aunt, they've been friends since they were in grade 1. My mom is 76. They've been friends for 70 freaking years.
right. But again, I think that a lot of times, and I think in a lot of people's lives, that's more the exception than the rule. People's
Shaz
lives
is
change though. Like people move away, people go, like things change. Listen, but Megan didn't do any of those things. Megan grew up in California, in LA.
The Shaz is here. We have to do a shout out to the
Oh,
Shaz
yeah, Shaz.
because she defended me on one of the comments there. So thank you
Mhm.
very much. I shouted you out the other day. You weren't here, but thank you again. I don't know if you saw it.
Ruby's also here. She's here all the time being
We love the
cool.
Ruby. She lives down the street from me.
That's cool.
Yeah. I think she bullied her dad and he just gave her because it was easier. Yeah,
Oh,
I
for sure.
totally believe it.
Oh, no. Mighty Mouse, no, I know. And that's why I did the ET thing again. He'll be right here. But also now I want to do the finger guns.
Coming on your finger. No, we're not being oh no, dude. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We're with you. This is not
Absolutely.
no, 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 no. No, please don't think that. We're
Yeah.
not.
And when you've got like go-go gadget arms.
No, no, no. No,
You're
I don't want her to think that we're hurting her feelings because we're not. We're
Oh,
not.
I think it's
No,
funny.
no. No, 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 no. We are not hurting your no,
I
this
think
is
my
not
husband's in the
no, I
kitchen
feel
right now.
horrible.
No,
No,
and
I
no,
feel
and Mighty
wait,
Mouse,
no,
I
I
need
feel
you to
bad.
know. Yeah, I know everything. I listen. I like to go up to guys and be like, "Let's see how big your hand is compared to mine."
No,
I think it's a badge of honor.
no, 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 we're not. No, 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 no. Please don't
Heather,
think
it's
that.
okay. It's okay. Nobody's upset about this. I
Well,
love
I
it.
am. I don't want people to
Why?
think that we're being mean because no, because that's not.
I know, but it's fine. Nobody's upset about it. I love it. Also, make some requests if you like. By the way, I can't do it with both. Ooh, can I?
Oh, I can do that.
Right? Oh, and then change it up.
No, no, no. I don't want anyone to ever think
No,
that.
Mighty Mouse, I freaking love all your. I love having you here. Also, I think she's the one that asked me about the 3D printer? Did she catch it to see the 3D printed shenanigans I
I
get
don't
up to?
know.
I hope she did.
Me too. Oh,
I
Shaz
hope she
says, moved around all my life, but still have friends from the other
Oh,
bases. Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
military baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megan hasn't got an empathetic bone in her body, and she needs to play mind games. That's true. Here's Sandy.
Michelle.
Live long and prosper. Yeah.
We're
I
trying.
think that's talent.
It is harder for me with my left hand because I'm not right-handed.
No problem. No problem. All right, Sandy, I need ice.
Go get
Try not to
ice.
swear. Okay, answer questions. Hold down the fort.
First of all, is it Margie or Margie? I never know how like that works out. Meghan Markle has said she grew up on film sets, so didn't hang out with school friends. She just was not interested in them. They could do nothing for her. Well, to be fair, Meghan Markle's also grown up lots of places because the story changes. She also, remember, she told Emma Grede, I think it was Emma. She told Emma Grede that her grandfather, who we've never heard of, he had an antique store. And so most days, she said most days after school, she would go and work in that antique store. Okay. She also, remember, she had like 11 jobs starting from the age of like 13. So she had to do that too. Also, at 13, how are you getting to that job? I mean, her dad worked very hard. Oh, okay, Mighty Mouse. Just go watch it from the beginning. I was just showing all the crazy stuff that I print. Look, Mighty Mouse, I printed this guy. Holds my can, makes me feel like I'm not drinking the alcohols, and I am drinking like just a mug of a beverage. No big whoop. I mean, you could put a soda can in here too, but who's doing that? Also, Mighty Mouse, I made a tap to pay wand. I accidentally bought 2 spools of brown filament. What am I using that for? So I was like, let's make this guy. Anyway, go back and watch it though. I want you to see all the fun stuff. If you want a 3D printer, you could just send me a message and like ask me questions about it. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get a printer. You could just, it depends on what you want to do. Meghan's such a liar. No one liked her as a kid. We don't know that. I mean, she is a liar, but we don't know if anybody didn't like her as a kid. We don't know that.
No.
We just know that they don't like her now.
And that's what matters because her business isn't building. So it's okay not to be liked, like I say. But if you want to be in business and make money and
hold on, Lizzie,
all that stuff.
This comes off, Lizzie. You put a credit card in it. It is not a scepter. It's a wand. You put a credit card in it, right? Put it all back together. And then when you go to places and you tap to pay, boop.
Well, and that was great during 2020 when we were all grounded and weren't allowed to touch anything.
It's still fun now, girl. Still fun now.
No, it's still
have to pay wands. Good time.
Can I tell you a side story? So I was at the grocery store this morning and this couple passes me and they're like my parents' age, right? And she's wearing like a pin. And I know what the pin is because you get it from like Dollarama and it says birthday girl on it. So I say to her, I'm like, hey, happy birthday. And she looked at me like I had 12 heads. She's like, how do you know it's my birthday? And she got kind of offended. And I'm like, you're wearing a pin. I'm psychic. I just freaking know. Like,
yeah.
And she was like, oh my God. I was like, come on, man. If you don't want me to say happy birthday to you, don't wear a pin.
Right.
Oh my God.
Kind of in a way, it would be like if I wore this out in public and people would be like, is it a special occasion?
Well, and it's hot pink. It's like a big ribbon, right? Like you get them at the it says birthday girl and you get one that's blue that says birthday boy. I have one around here.
Almost, it would be more funny if you just were wearing it and no, it wasn't your birthday.
No.
You're like, no, just wanted to wear it.
Just want to be special. Well, I'm going to start wearing tiaras to the grocery store. Why not? I just find all this funny here too with Megs. Oh, we didn't even get through the whole article yet. Sorry, we stopped. The shift comes just after. Oh no, did we read the whole? No, I'm confused.
I mean, like I feel like you touched base on like the important thing. That because the purpose of me wanting you to like talk about the article was the fact that like
I don't think we read the whole
thing. Meghan has a thick skin, right? All the articles like that article about saying like Meghan has a thick skin, she's been forced to develop a thick skin or whatever because of all the criticism, blah blah blah. Then there was all the news coming out that like, well, she's terrified to go back. She's scared, uneasy, all the things, which makes you ask, what happened to your thick skin, Meghan? Where'd that go? And now we're also seeing this. So we have 3 different like viewpoints, I guess, of like what is Meghan's whole like. I'm gonna be honest though, none of these are necessary. We don't need to know any of this. Nobody cares. Well, but to say she's walking back into an environment that is difficult and unpredictable. I don't feel like those are words that have ever been used to describe the royal family.
Well, and I just can't stop laughing about this part. Like, I just can't. I'm like, seriously. So Meghan's going to go, like, how many PR stores? Who's that guy? Liam.
Poor Liam.
Poor Liam.
Poor baby.
Why?
I'm sorry. I don't think Liam knows what he's doing. I don't think Liam was hired for the job title that he has, right? So like he's their like communications person, right?
Oh, he's communicating amazingly.
He is communicating out the ass. But it's not okay.
Don't grow tomatoes, they're expensive.
When I picture Liam in my head, I'm picturing like somebody barely older than my son, right? Like just graduated from college. They probably got him cheap. And they're like, here's your job. We're going to give you a fancy title. All you have to do is leak to news sources or submit to news sources or contact news sources and tell them what we're telling you to tell them. And so Liam's like, bitching, I'll do it. And he's like, cool paycheck. But anytime you hear like, ooh, a source close to the Duke or whatever, I think it's Liam. But Liam doesn't understand that he's
Liam
not
McLiar.
like what?
Liam McLiar.
McLiar? Yes. Oh, are you? Love you. He's going to the Home Depot. So Liam though he's doing a job that requires you to have clear and concise messaging, but also consistency. But because Liam's not actually doing Liam's job, Liam is doing what Harry and Meghan tell him to do. And they're using Liam as the source. So Harry and Meghan don't understand how to handle image management or PR because it's not clear and concise and it's not consistent.
No, that's true. And Shaz says, and Shaz, when it's your birthday, I hope you come back. She says Shaz's birthday's in 12 days. We will throw you a party. We love a party.
Yes.
We'll throw you a birthday party. Birthday party in Hoodville. Damn right. You got any requests? We'll try to make them happen. I'm going to be honest here. There's times when I do feel sorry for Meghan. She does try and put things out, but again, she's her own worst enemy. Tiara down.
Landed right side up.
Well,
shout out to the dog chair.
There you go.
You know what? To be fair, though,
but to be fair here, with I understand.
Switch her up.
If Meghan was a likable person, and everything she touched turned to crap, like there's just are we going to just switch tiaras out today? You should. It's Tiara Sunday. Why not?
It's more comfortable.
Did you get? Is this another new one, or is this the
no? This is that Anastasia one.
Where's the other new one you got? Show the people.
No, I haven't worn it yet. I just haven't worn it yet.
I know, but we're going to shout out her friend, Queen Bee Tiara Company. Right?
Yeah.
We want to help our friends. So, fashion show, get excited, everybody.
No, it's not a fashion show. I'm not putting it on. I'm just going to show y'all.
I'm going to pull her up again then.
Okay. Well, because I've been toying with the idea of getting the state diadem, but like that's a full situation. Like it goes around your whole head.
I want to shout people out. I want to lift people up. I don't want to be
but like
mean.
I got the Cartier Halo tiara that Catherine.
Cartier? That sounds expensive.
Well, it's the tiara that Catherine wore on her wedding day. I just know what the name of it is.
Sure, I'll put
it was made by
back up in a
so I haven't worn it yet. I was trying to figure out how best to make it stay on my head. So I've been working on it. I do have a teeny tiny noggin, but she's pretty.
She is pretty.
So.
Oh, thanks, Carol. Yeah. Here, I'll put this up here. Yeah.
Aw, yay!
Thanks, Carol. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's the new one, but she does have other things too. This is just a headband, right? But look how cute it is.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like stars and like sparkly. You can get all that kind of stuff from her too.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Like I say, I'll put her Instagram back up. Please, if anything, just give her a follow, man. Right?
She's so great. You guys, she's so great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yes, I
true.
have thought about the emerald kokoschneck. I have. But they're not like expensive. Like I'm not spending like hundreds of dollars on these. But they're not like, it's not cheap. It just depends on what you buy. And I do love that emerald kokoschneck tiara. Rumor has it that's the one Meghan wanted to wear at her wedding, and she was.
Oh, that's the one. One of the York girls.
Usually wore it, but like, here's the thing. I'm assuming that the queen, because like they're her grandchildren, right? And I'm thinking that like she allowed them to have first choice of what they wanted.
Look what Maureen says. If I go like this, it looks like I'm wearing a tiara.
I told you earlier. I was like, you look like you're wearing a crown. You need one. I'm working.
One day.
But the queen obviously would have promised her own grandchildren or her granddaughters, what they want, what they envisioned for their special day one day.
Right. Right.
Because it is the first time they're going to be able to wear a tiara.
Right.
So obviously, first of all, it was exceptionally kind to allow Meghan and Harry to get married first.
Yeah, because she hadn't moved back her wedding date. I would have been pissed.
Yes. Didn't she get engaged before Harry and Meghan?
Yeah, they wanted that wedding. They didn't want to get married in October or whenever they got married.
By the way, I watched that. You could watch that, like the whole start to finish of their wedding on like Amazon or something. The Wind was an unpaid actor in that wedding. Hilarious. Like all the people walking to the chapel, that Wind was knocking kids down. Hats are everywhere. It was amazing. I'll watch it just for that. It's so funny.
Like when all the nannies fly away and marry Poppins.
That's exactly what it was like. Yeah. It's exactly what it was like. It just always makes me laugh. But Eugenie had picked out a tiara. Meghan wanted said tiara. Queen says, well, I guess it was probably like her dresser, right? Angela Kelly was like, ooh, bad news. That one is no.
That's a hard no.
Meghan
no, but how about this? How about let's just talk to the voices in my head for 1 second. If I was marrying some prince and his grandmother was the head of multiple countries and said, you know what, divorcee, because I am.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm going to let you wear a tiara. And I'm going to say, whatever you pick, I wear. We'll let you wear white. Whatever you pick, I will wear. I am not going to cause a problem here. Maybe it's just me. Nope. I'm not going to pitch a fit and be like, I want that one.
Yeah.
Right? No, like if you say, Heather, you have to wear like a rainbow dress down the, okay. Whatever you say, man, you're in charge. You will take what I give you. Damn right. I would never ask. It's just not in me. It's not who I am. Right? I would never be like, that's not good enough.
Right. But then
Who do you think you are? Like,
but then did you notice what she did at Eugenie's wedding?
Yeah, she announced she was pregnant, and only assholes do that.
Yep.
Oh, there. See, now I'm in trouble. Beeper. We got to get that clicker thing out, man.
I'll go dig it out. I'll dig it out tonight. I think only my
clipper.
The taboo buzzer from the game Taboo.
That's coming. Get excited.
That's coming. It's gonna be the curse button. My bad.
Dear God. Right? But because I try not to curse on here. I don't want to offend people or anything. and both of us talk like we're the Lost Osborne child. So we're trying, people. Like,
Yeah.
we're
We
actually
are
trying. It's kind
and
of hurting my insides as how bad I hurt.
I don't
We
feel
try
like
to
we're
keep it
getting
in
the credit we deserve for
for how hard we are
for
trying.
how hard we're working here.
Because if you heard our off-camera conversations, it is a something.
No, this is not Archie. This is Ruth. She's all black, so she's named after Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah, and Phantasmic, yeah, for sure. Some people would just be honored to be in that family at all.
Like, weird concept.
Why would
To
you
just
do
be
that?
like, oh my God, this is great.
Yeah. You know, like, and I've said this again, anyone who gets engaged at someone's wedding, because I've seen that before, and announces,
Yeah.
like, all she wants to do is have the spotlight on her. Right? Now,
But
I
you're the
will say
bride
this.
and you will.
Here's the thing. Now, if Heather is at your wedding, Heather is hitting the bar, right? You will know. I wouldn't even have to tell you. If I'm not at that bar doing shots and like Coyote Ugly on the bar, and the devil went down to Georgia and just, I can't do the splits. My sister does the splits on the bar, though. We are a very entertaining kind of family. If I'm not doing that, you're going to know Heather's pregnant.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm just saying. There is no such thing, Heather's just not drinking at your wedding.
Right.
It's not just be like, I didn't feel like it tonight. No, that's not a thing. So I wouldn't even have to tell you.
Right. Side note, though, to Lizzie, no. Ruth is a girl. I have 2 boys and 2 girls. They show up.
Teletubbies. Teletubbies. I love the Teletubbies.
God, do you know how old that baby is? Remember the baby in the sunshine on Teletubbies? Yeah, she's like a full ass adult now.
Teletubbies.
Like, I think she's like in her 30s or something now. Like, she's a grown person.
That's not fair.
Nobody likes
Pinky
that.
la la.
Nope, we're not doing it.
I actually was a nanny for my cousin's child, or both the kids, right? From 6 months on. So Teletubbies was really big in 1997 when I started being their nanny. And it's still up in there. Teletubbies.
Let's look at what Ruby here just said, because some divorcees would also be grateful to have a fully paid for $32 million public wedding not be hidden in a private ceremony. Charles and Camilla.
Right?
Charles and Camilla. That's actually a really good point. That's a really good point.
You know? See, now I got everyone singing the Teletubby song, dude. It's stuck up in there. Now I got to get it out of me. Tinky Winky. What was it? Poe. Oh my God. Someone write the lyrics in there because it's going to be stuck in there.
All I'm hearing in my head is just Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That's all I'm hearing.
Hot dog, diggity dog. Oh, yeah.
Or
see, that's stuck up in there too.
Phineas and Ferb. We did.
I
still watch Phineas and Ferb sometimes.
I love Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, it just,
that show's amazing. That's like the best show.
We also did Little Einsteins.
Dipsy, la la po. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. Now I can get it out of me. Yeah. Now I can get it out of me because it was going to bother me.
I never let my child watch Teletubbies.
Oh God,
because I couldn't hear it. I couldn't do it.
You know, there was Caillou. I wouldn't let my kids watch.
Oh my God. What parent doesn't want to hurt Caillou in some way?
Oh God.
Caillou's the worst.
See, look, and again, have you ever heard of Duchess DeLulu? I can bring anything back to Duchess DeLulu. Have you ever heard say what her kids' favorite shows are? No. Look at all of us. We're all old. It's all stuck in our head. Oh, Blue's Clues.
My kid's
We're going to
18
talk
years
about
old.
food because we're really smart.
I still do stuff just to make me remember that. You know what I mean? Like go back a little bit and feel that. Like if I turn Phineas and Ferb on, my kid will hear it from his room and he'll come down and all of a sudden here we are just chilling in the living room. We're watching Phineas and Ferb again, just like we did when he was teeny tiny. It's awesome.
Well, our kids are the same age, right? So
yeah,
right. So yeah,
I have a Perry the platypus.
Do you really?
Do you want me to grab it really quick? We're almost done here, right? I don't want to screw anybody up, but I have a Perry the platypus, and he makes the noise.
This is what happens on Sundays. Right? Well, not just Sunday. I always try to say, "Oh no, we're organized." No, we're not. It's just a dumpster fire, and we're just here with our friends talking about what?
The fact that I got that fast. That's how close I keep it.
Yeah, right. Like Lightning McQueen. Oh no!
I don't remember which foot it is.
Does he talk?
He makes the sound.
Oh.
Or is it inside him? I don't remember. Well, there's the sound box.
Maybe
I don't remember. Oh, I found it.
That is amazing. Shout out to you, Phineas and Ferb, man. We're just here trying to bring everyone a good time.
Isn't it great?
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
I know.
You know? And
sorry.
You know, like we don't ask for anything from anybody. You know, donate to Camp Good Times. But if you want to send us free shit, we're good. Button. What's true? Hey man, you're going to turn down a trip to Disneyland?
And Princess Anne got married quietly in Scotland. Yeah, because she couldn't, wasn't her husband also divorced too, though?
Oh, the second time, you mean?
Yeah. When she married Timothy Lawrence. Was he also divorced?
I think so. Probably.
Okay.
So, but we loved you.
Archie's back.
Archie's back. Now this is going to be a thing. Archie and Lily.
Archie and Lily. I need you to send me
I will take a picture of her and you can do your magic.
Create a thing with that doll and him, and we're going to have it as a family photo with Harry and Meghan.
I don't want to mess up her hair because they've been in a braided pigtail since 1985.
No, you leave that doll the way it is. That's more important. But yes, you send me that.
But she is wearing pajamas. This is not the original outfit for the Cabbage Patch. It's not. But that's what we did. We changed the kids' clothes.
Oh,
but the fact that she's in a onesie with bunny feet right now. This is the Lily. Honestly, I could take this to King Chuck and be like, Lily's here, and he'd be like, hey, how's it going? I think I have a better chance.
Here's something wild. Carol says that Princess Anne is Sir Timothy Lawrence's first marriage. How the hell old were they? You know what, though? Look at them. Still married. Sometimes you just got to wait for your person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. That's
fair.
Right? Chat, what do you guys want to talk about? We're going to have Sunday Fun Day Tiara Sunday.
I have any other random stuff around my house?
Yeah, because I'll go in. Well, I cleaned up the tomb.
You got to admit, the Perry the platypus, though, that's insane.
I love the Perry. I love the Perry.
Somewhere downstairs, I've got a Phineas and a Ferb, too.
Oh, probably, right? I just can't get over this.
Yeah.
She has no appetite to walk back into an environment where she feels heavily criticized. Who criticized you? You did all the criticizing. No one else went on Netflix. Oprah had TV specials, yada, yada, yada. No one criticized you.
Yeah, but
you are still walking into the... Okay, wait. Just let me finish my thought. You were supposed to be an actress. You were supposed to be a model. You want to know what happens to you when you walk in a room? People are going to be like, you're too freaking fat. You're too freaking short. You're too freaking tall. You're too freaking this. You're not the best. You should be this. You should skin should be better. All you are is criticized. And in order to keep going, like, you just don't listen. It goes in one ear and out the other. It is not a fun freaking time.
Right.
So this bothered you? Come on. She is not thick-skinned. She's a baby
No.
pants. I'm sorry.
And the
Go ahead.
criticism isn't coming from the royal family. The criticism, I think she's like, the thing she's trying to talk about is that perfect, ridiculous response from Prince Harry. The British press said that. The British press said that. Which,
Right.
by the way, I now use anytime I don't want to be accountable for anything that maybe I did. I'm like, I didn't do that. The British press said that I did that. But no, she didn't do any criticize, or she didn't get criticized by that family. She got criticized by the press. But like, girl, you're being criticized now from British press, American press, all of the press. Like, you're getting criticized from every
All the
angle. So
press.
what difference does it make?
Where she's Carol here. And shout out to Carol. Can everyone give Carol a big shout out and Lizzie B? They
Yep.
work hard for their, well, no money, but I was going to sing this song, but they're so lovely to me and us. And I can't thank you guys enough, right? So give them, they are great producers, moderators. What do we call? They are in charge. They hold all the codes. They have all the buttons. We're just talking heads around here.
Yeah. Carol's like a wild bevy of information, and I love
I was
it.
going to say youthful. No. She is full of a lot of knowledge. Well,
Yeah,
it probably is useful too. I should shut up. Dear God, Heather. But she has a great Instagram. Carol, put your Instagram in there. Everyone go
yes,
subscribe.
do.
Sorry.
All
Carol.
we can see Queen's funeral where Catherine gave. Oh, okay, Carol, y'all. Can we talk about that moment
Is this the one that we're on?
when we were all like, when William and Catherine and Harry and Meghan did that like walkabout, right? After the Queen died. And at the end of it, which, by the way, go back and keep watching a lot of that, because Meghan gives a lot of like, I love you, William, looks at him. But she also like keeps moving Harry, so she's somehow positioned next to William. You're a creep, Meghan, but cool. And then at the end of that, right in front of the cars, when they're getting ready to say goodbye and get in the cars and leave, when Catherine takes that step forward and she is just dead eye staring Meghan, like, Meghan, I've never seen somebody cower so fast in my life.
Oh,
I've
while we're on
never
the
seen
subject,
somebody cower.
read out that thing that you read this morning to me about.
Oh, okay. You got it. Hold
See?
on.
Hamster woke up. So we do that. And we cannot thank you guys enough for being here with us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And while she's getting that out, can I take a poll? Because we all know that I like a poll. Do we keep the background or we go back to the tower? I'm thinking the tower. I love my queen, but I think we need to go back to the tower. Is this just like a tribute for
I think maybe we add a picture of the Queen to
in
the background.
tower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's good.
All right. So here's what I found this morning. So this was written on X on Saint Meghan Markle. Sorry.
Saint Meghan Markle. Shout out to you. We're not stealing your work. We don't do that.
No,
go follow her.
Saint Meghan Markle, because I love this. It was just an opinion thing that she wrote, and it says the title is "This has always been about William and Catherine, but not in the way that you think. At a certain point, you have to stop pretending this is about security. It's always been about William. He literally told us, Harry, himself in spare. The whole story about the smaller room and not getting the extra sausage at breakfast. People laughed, but he didn't include that for no reason. That clearly stuck with him. It wasn't about the sausage. It was about the fact that William got more and he's never moved past that. Now it's just the grown-up version of the same issue. Back then, it was bedrooms and breakfast. Now it's security, status, and access. But the mindset hasn't changed. William has something he doesn't, and he can't seem to let that go. And honestly, the same dynamic plays out with Meghan and Catherine. You can call it whatever you want, but it very much comes across like Meghan never accepted the pecking order. It's very obvious she does not like the fact that she is below Catherine in that hierarchy. Catherine also fits into that structure without forcing it. She doesn't try to compete with it. And because of that, she's naturally respected within it. Meghan has always seemed to push against it instead of understanding it. And that contrast is obvious. And don't even dare ask her to curtsy. So when you put those two things together, Harry comparing himself to William and Meghan constantly being compared to Catherine, you end up with this ongoing need to prove something. And that extends to the kids too. William and Catherine's children are central to the monarchy. That's just a fact. They're the direct line. They're the future. And they're treated that way publicly and institutionally. Harry and Meghan's children are not in the same position. And instead of accepting that, it always feels like there's an attempt to elevate them into the same level of relevance, more attention, more positioning, more moments. So then you get situations like this. He announces he's bringing his family before anything is finalized, lets all these details circulate, and then suddenly it becomes, we might not be able to come because it's not safe. If security was truly the deciding factor, you wouldn't say anything until it was handled. And that's not really the point. The point is to highlight the difference. Because either way it works, if he gets the security, he's moved closer to what William has. If he doesn't, now it's public and everyone can see that he doesn't. Same pattern, just a bigger stage. He's been comparing himself to his brother since he was a kid. And Meghan has never seemed comfortable with where she fits in that hierarchy. Put those two things together, and this outcome isn't surprising at all. This is and always has been a competition, and it's one they will never win.
No, and it's all true. And shout out to you again, St. Meghan's Markle. We're not taking your work. We thank you for writing what we're all trying to put out in the universe. Yes,
Genius.
that is amazing.
Yes.
Like, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Everyone go subscribe to her. It's true. And it is. It's not about a lot of things. It's about what I say, two entitled children.
Yeah.
It's not William's fault he was born first. I'm the oldest. It's not my fault I'm born first. Right?
Right.
And I have this feeling that Meghan just thinks, okay, hit the beeper. Meghan thinks her shit don't stink. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's how it boils down to. She's a spoiled freaking brat. And always has been a spoiled freaking brat. And thought she was the best thing since sliced bread.
To be fair, essentially she was raised like an only child because her half-siblings were so much older.
Yeah, so but my niece is an only child and she's not like that.
No, I know. I'm just saying. She was kind of like a later in life baby, I'm going to guess, for her dad. So like he kind of maybe showered her with a lot of stuff. But no, none of this has ever been about security. It's never been about security. Carol said it best. It's about status. And it is about status. But it's not even really like, it's not like status that they want to like wear as a badge, right? Like they just want the optics of it.
Well, and here, you keep talking. I'm going to look something up. Go ahead. Sorry. I just can't see you.
They need so desperately to look as if they are just as popular, just as important. And the whole Meghan and the hierarchy thing, I think Meghan did not, I don't think she clearly understood how this all worked. I think she thought that, like, if she proved herself, right, she worked super hard and she was super popular or something, like somehow she's going to get like promoted in the royal family and somehow, you know what I mean? That's not how that works. And when she kind of like had to go, like, just deal with it, she had to deal with the fact that she was never, ever, ever going to be above Catherine. She was like, and again, buzzer, she was like, F that, we out. She's like,
Right.
Harry, pull the private jet around. We're absconding now to the United States. Screw this. I'm not doing this. If I can't be the most important person here, are you crazy? Like,
Right.
that's all I'm saying. But yes, Harry is envious of his brother. He is jealous as F of his brother. It just is. Why else would you actually make a statement? Like, he said out loud that he literally had 18 years to become relevant or to stay relevant or build something when George
I
was
touched
born.
something.
He now, in his mind, it's almost like he doesn't even think he's in competition with his brother. Now he's weirdly in competition with his brother's kids.
Yeah, which is, I'm telling you, it's a lot of Game of Thrones, man, or like Shakespearean
I'm
crap.
going to say, like, can we just go back to throwing people in the tower? Damn.
No, I want the guillotine. Sharpen it like a hockey stick
Tower.
base,
Just put him
man.
in a tower. Just knock it off. Like, how exhausted is everybody? Right?
Oh, that's a Heather problem.
How
Sorry,
much
sorry,
can
sorry.
you listen to somebody complain and piss and moan about, like, I grew up in castles and, like, I just.
Pause. Oh my God. Sorry, people. Sorry. I know you could hear something over.
Maureen says Harry's ego far outweighs his intelligence. Maureen, this outweighs Harry's intelligence. Like, his own mom called him thick. No, the latest William and Catherine pictures. Yes, Carol. Yes, Carol.
Okay, so we're gonna do what, like, so we talked about this. Sorry, Heather can't work the computer. It takes a minute. About Meghan with Catherine, right? So we're gonna go to this, and dear God, I hope this works. I can't promise anything.
Oh,
okay. So here's Catherine, right? Princess Catherine, pardon me, showing up to Wimbledon, scanning your tickets, just like as one does, talking to the people. Notice how no one is chasing her, no one is rushing her, no one, I don't want to say no one cares, but people are respectful, right? And it's not anything bad. Do you notice DR.EVIL is not in this freaking video? And anyone from Austin Power.
Sound, and that's what I used to hear the ball, because I can't see the ball like you can play.
Young champs on the courts at Lark.
Okay.
Is it just me now?
Is everyone still here? Wrong button. Is everyone still here?
At some point, I literally just said, is it just me now? Happy Sunday.
Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, is everyone back? I can't see a chat.
I'm watching it right now.
I know, but it's just, I'm trying to see if we're back. I'm sorry. No, it's paused.
Mm. Okay, first of all,
responsive.
Okay, so Shaz is saying, I truly believe that Harry thought he and William would share the Duchy of Cornwall and the monarch status and the like. Okay, first of all, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't think they were going to share titles. I don't think he did. I think that he thought that like he was always going to be like somehow elevated and made an exception. Like he's, a little bit better. Like it wasn't going to be like how Charles's siblings, like Charles's siblings were just, around. I don't think Harry thought that. I thought that he thought his brother would give him this importance.
Why is it saying this?
I don't know. And I've been talking and I don't even know if anybody can see it.
It looks like it's paused, honey. It really does. I'm just going to go to Heather.
That's okay.
Why is it saying this?
I don't know. And I've been talking and I don't even know.
Oh, yeah, no, they can hear us.
Looks like it's paused, honey. Oh, perfect.
Oh, no.
I'm just going to go to...
No, we're here. We're here. We'll just talk. We can't see the chat now. I can't see the chat. And the time is not going down. So I don't know what's happening. But this is what happens when Heather's in charge of the computer. And I'm flipped too, so I can see this. You can wait to become or exit the page. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So
I don't know.
I don't know. Why don't we just say goodbye? Because we've been here for almost 2 hours anyways.
I mean, I gotta go. I have to go brown some ground chicken for my dog's food.
All right. So if you guys can see us, sorry about that. Heather can't work a computer. But we will be back tomorrow, noon. Same bat time, same bat channel. Sorry about that, but you guys should be used to this by now. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Peace out. Everyone stay safe. Bye-bye.
My eggs, I don't know.
Hi. We're going to try to make this stop. It won't stop. Oh, hi. Oh, good. Hi. Hey, I'm back. Make this stop. And we're gone, hopefully. And we're gone, hopefully. Fun, right? Hey, this is the bloopers. This is the bloopers right now. I think I'm just going to turn off the computer altogether and reboot. Fun! Fun, fun, fun! Why not? Why not? Hey, this is the bloopers. This is the bloopers right now. Fun, right? Fun. Yeah, still trying to figure out how to do this. Yeah, this is going to be freaking amazing. 3 dots. There's 3 dots. Fun. Yeah, still trying to figure out how to do this. Yeah, this is going to be freaking amazing.